Robyn Brown is receiving criticism from Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives. Is he ruining her mental health? Perhaps he is not her king after all. Robyn is also not happy with Kody Brown, the star of Sister Wives, as he has pushed away 3 wives. Viewers have followed the ups and downs of the Brown family for 18 seasons. Due to Kody's preference for Robyn Brown, all the tension that was built up last season culminated in some explosive confrontations. Christine Brown chose the noble path, letting him go but expressing her want to remain friends. Janelle Brown made little progress in her attempt to spar with Kody. Meri Brown, who is often incredibly shy, mustered the courage to inform Kody that she was moving. She quickly became an ex as well. It's not the best partner, Kody. He is quite harsh with women. He may be incredibly devoted to Robyn, but that doesn't excuse him from being naive, conceited, and surprisingly resentful. The strange thing about Kody is that he acts unhappy at losing the other 3 wives, even though it's evident he only wanted one. Why were they foolish to depart, and what did he expect to happen? Naturally, they acted morally. He has been talking about making amends with his ex-girlfriends lately. It's improbable, though, that they will pardon him. Moreover, he undoubtedly irritates Robyn every time he brings up Meri, Janelle, and Christine. As it is, she has plenty on her plate. Kody has no idea how to be content. He always has a sour face and points fingers. Kody finds it difficult to unwind and follow the moment. How come he can't just relax? Robyn is miserable as a result of all of his negative energy permeating their interactions. She doesn't love his moodiness and pessimism, even though she does love him. Since Capricorns aren't exactly known for having sunny dispositions, Kody is a Capricorn. A moody Capricorn is akin to an ominous storm cloud obscuring a brilliant blue sky. To say that Robyn finds Kody difficult to live with would be an understatement. The painfully evident realization that Kody deserves to lose Meri, Janelle, and Christine is being obstructed by his ego. He was going to get it. He ignored those poor women year after year, taking all the romance and joy out of their lives. He's now treating wife number 4 in the same way. Yes, Robyn is his dainty queen, but he's a very problematic regent because of his own entitlement issues. Similar to the greatest despotic rulers in history, Kody vents his frustrations on everyone around him, even Robyn, his genuine love. Robyn had great expectations when she took over My Sister Wife's closet. Robyn used to advertise the company's jewelry on Instagram when she was active, previous to her being prompted by trolls to go radio silent. The pieces were created by her. Her judgment may be questionable, but there was undoubtedly a market for what she was offering. Sister Wives is well reviewed. The show's highest ever premiere ratings were seen in the first episode of season 18. Robyn appeared to give up on the company she was so passionate about. Was Kody the issue? He is a needy man who requires care and attention all the time. When it comes to his need for a woman to look after him, he's practically infantile. Robyn has to put in a lot of effort on his behalf because Kody demands all of her love and care. In addition to taking care of their large, elegant home, Robyn has to watch their children. She also has to deal with her married kid, who is now an adult. Robyn's loss of concentration is not surprising. There were genuine prospects with My Sister Wife's closet, but Robyn didn't seem to be following through. She might have thought that managing a company was too much to handle after taking on the responsibility of handling Kody's erratic behavior and resentment. Given that Robyn claimed to care about her fellow sister wives, she ought to have assigned chores to them. Rather, she assumed control. Observe the organization now. The webpage is only unavailable. Nothing is going on. The true reason things didn't work out is probably Kody. He adores Robyn's ultra-feminine demeanor. Maybe he would rather have a woman who works only from home. That's totally feasible. Robyn made it clear to the world during the premiere of Sister Wives Season 18 that she desired monogamy with Kody. Off-screen, she expressed her opinion that Kody would be rude if he married someone else. It's highly likely that she has been attempting to keep their relationship monogamous for years after she made that statement in public. Robyn, the queen of passive aggression, would have found a way to make her point even if she hadn't explicitly stated it. She is accustomed to her methods. Therefore, Robyn might not have been satisfied with Kody's persistence in the multiple marriage until 3 of the spouses fled. Kody may have believed that by carrying on with his polygamy, he would get Robyn's respect. Robyn most likely desired the overtly sentimental act, such as his declaring his disdain for each of the other wives. The women had to go, so he never made it to this point. Robyn must be irritated by his current outburst about their departure. She presumably assumed he would be overjoyed. He might be acting as though he doesn't care, but it's also possible that he is actually upset. That could be the result of him losing his sense of self as the major patriarch. That identity is connected to his finances in addition to being a sense of self. Kody may be asking himself if being a monogamous man will make it more difficult to make money. He's so unfamiliar with the dynamic. He was legally married to 3 people, but he had stopped being romantically involved with them years ago. He's not now. Before the show, Kody wasn't as jaded and cynical. He used to actually exhort the audience to multiply their devotion. He's hardly capable of managing Robyn's expectations at this point, let alone a number of them. Robyn now has a seasoned and tough spouse who has truly seen it all. He is no longer the bright spirit and happy grins that he gave to the early seasons of Sister Wives. Kody is unable to remove his frown. Kody has had enough of many things. He's tired of being polygamous. He's had enough of his children fighting with each other. So is he across Koya Pass. Many of the things that he formerly accepted, he is now rejecting. Simplifying, nevertheless, doesn't appear to bring him much joy. It appears that he ought to be happy right now after witnessing several seasons in which he preferred Robyn. He's got the one he's always wanted, a great house, and none of the hassles that come with being a polygamist. But for him, it's simply insufficient. He's never been angrier as he is right now. Perhaps he wasn't sure what he truly desired. Maybe his new life as a normal married guy doesn't give enough drama, so he'll wind up breaking up with Robyn. He might be subtly addicted to unfavorable encounters. They are unhealthy for him, but they do provide a little zing. All of his fights with people have transformed him. He's become disoriented. Still, he might begin to notice the positive things that are no longer there. Robyn might bear the cost of the Brown family's demise. Robyn has a harsh and grumpy friend who is incapable of even cooking. She made fun of his creeps seen on screen. The outcome of his fruit and cheese combination was not very tasty. Does Kody offer any domestic backup at all? Perhaps not. It's probable that Robyn handles the majority of the menial tasks around the house. With his deep roots in patriarchy, Kody might not be much use at home. Although it's admirable that he attempted to cook, the family found it difficult to accept his meals. Kody can wind up reneging on his pledge to Robyn if he becomes restless. He's disappointed ladies before. He's attempting to remain monogamous right now, but he might begin to miss the excitement of the chase. He was quite ecstatic when he began dating the cute brunette Robyn. Should Kody choose to pursue a younger spouse, Robyn might become quite upset. Notwithstanding what she said, she relished usurping the other women. Robyn can therefore give it to her, but she cannot accept it. Kody might come home to an empty house if he goes a courting. Documents for a divorce might be served to him. It would most likely be a younger woman if he was brave enough to seek out and court another woman. He goes younger when he brings in a new one, based on past experience. That kind of action is typical of men. Robyn is growing up, so it might truly irritate her that a competition is younger. Is Kody going to exploit the power he has on Robyn? Though unlikely, it is not impossible. He might stray if he discovers that being monogamous isn't giving him the excitement he craves and he misses their disagreements. He might also start to miss being a polygamist, which is what made him well known. Robyn is Kody's love, and he most likely will be. He's no longer as kind and caring as he once was, though. He used to be able to let go of his hostility through his encounters with his unloved ex-girlfriends. Kody may confront them head-on, use passive aggression to get a rise out of them, or do any number of other things. It's just the two of them now. How does he let off steam? He might vent his frustrations on the lone surviving wife. If that's the case, and it does seem like he can be harsh with her occasionally, a breakup might result. Kody has to learn more constructive ways to deal with his sadness, rage, and other negative feelings. When Robyn and Kody started dating, Robyn was still quite young. She was indeed divorced, and there were supposedly a lot of problems in her first marriage. But that doesn't imply that Kody is a brilliant example of a man saved by virtue. He included her in the family and made it clear that he liked her. The problem there is that she was betrayed by the other wives. They ought to have dumped him, but in general, people are less likely to flip on a romantic partner than they are to turn on a rival. Thus, Kody truly caused Robyn a great deal of hardship within the family. She started to defend herself by acting in a passive-aggressive manner, crying, and more. Had there been someone else, would life have been better? Perhaps. The multiple marriage was an abomination. There were serious fractures beneath the surface, even before things reached critical mass. Bitterness was already present, and there were problems with trust. It was exhausting for all of them. Robyn may have saved herself a great deal of trouble and emotional distress with a different man. Was Robyn's choice of Kody motivated by pragmatic considerations? Kody gave her a sense of security. She was no longer required to work. Robyn would not have to be restricted to a full-time employment and may pursue other hobbies. She was relieved of a great deal of suffering and labor. It wasn't all that horrible being with Kody then. He wasn't as grumpy as he is now. Still, it wasn't exactly a walk in the park. Robyn, a star of Sister Wives, may have discovered someone else who was interested in her alone. Another possibility is that she discovered a plural marriage in which the other spouses weren't cunning rivals. There are many things that could have happened to make her happy than she is right now. The decision is made, although Robyn could sometimes wish she hadn't. Was her life ruined by Kody? He's not made it simple, but she'd probably say no.